Testing, testing. Okay, this could work. Oh, this sounds so bad though. I'm gonna add a noise gate to this one. Filters. Noise gate. Oh, it's already been on. Wait, is that why? Close. All right, turn this bad boy on. Open threshold. Test. Okay, so it should be around -16 for the microphone. And the closed threshold will be. How about this? This should be a little better. Okay, yeah, and then we'll add a suppression. Is that gonna help me at all? No, I don't think it really does, but also I should keep talking to see what happens. Okay, that's not too bad. If you're watching this recorded, I am sorry. It has been quite the obstacle-filled morning. All right, this mic will have to suffice. For some reason, my external mic is not working. I meant to boot into Linux, but I boot into Windows, and I just can't be bothered at the moment to. Because all I just want to do is draw, and I'm like half an hour late. Okay, so yesterday I had to private the stream because I revealed information by accident, and then I accidentally published that as a video. Whoa. This is the bug. This is the butterfly I chose to draw. Not much to it. Go ahead and minimize this. The stream did crash at the end because, I don't know, my whole computer decided to crash. So if this crashes too, that's going to be it. My goal at the moment is down here. Live chat is currently unavailable. Have you ever seen that before? Pop-out chat. Live chat is currently cool. Well, this is really going well. Pop this into a new window. Or not. Technical difficulties are my favorite thing in the world. All right, and then I think frustration is the most annoying feeling to me. It just is. Okay, what bug do I want to draw? 4K ant. That's kind of what I was thinking. I've attempted ants in the past, but this is a really good shot. The little, I want things fully in focus. I don't know. If you're watching this, trigger warning in the sense that you're about to see ants on screen. And I know bugs really ick people out. Keep that in mind. This is a good one. See the shapes pretty clearly. Okay, open. Woo! You can see Trello. I forgot I did that, but good thing we're on the right board. Yeah, so this is head, perspective, and torso. we're gonna be doing perspective technically. A lot of Dropbox stuff. A lot of Dropbox stuff. The goal is simply these insects, and I want to go down the list like this. I'm still working through the head course. I need to pick up my pace. There's no other way around that. So, oh cool, the image. Oh, it's because it downloaded for some. Okay, that's actually fine. Even better. Yeah. Cool. Again, you're about to see an ant show up on screen here. What I'll do is I'm going to go to Studio, so you don't see a huge ant on screen. And I do want to get to some head drawing course this morning, so this will be a short stream. I also don't like the mentality I'm currently in just because of how the morning's gone. I'm gonna leave the whole thing up. We're gonna bring this around here. This, and we're gonna play. Yeah, this one was kind of a nice vibe yesterday. If you're curious, it is Aka's White Wolf Radio. Aka's White Wolf by Emily Ferren. All right. Cool, we're gonna stop studio mode and you're gonna see the ant. So if you want to draw along, that's your reference. I'm going to be viewing it. My screen in front of me. These were my warm-ups yesterday. It's good to get started like this. I'm going to be doing the fountain pen. I should be doing the felt tip pen, but I want to mess around with the fountain pen. What I'm feeling like right now. 30 minutes on the clock for art. I could warm up in a different sketchbook. There's no point to that. I plan on finishing this sketchbook. That's kind of the pace I need to go at. My fountain pen is working again, which you love to see. I need to. I am concerned about. I mean, I really shouldn't be doing too much detail on these, but again, intentionality. I was doing a blob last night. Looking at this. This is pretty good. Thicker here. It should be almost dark for like the first quarter of the bar. Something like that. This is a little too much of a trend. I like to date it. I can look back and it's just how much I did each day, but working over multiple sketchbooks is kind of. I'm not sure if I'm following this center line properly. Okay. For some reason I see. I don't know what that would be though. No need for this ant. I think one thing that I have struggled with in the past is this. I'm seeing the blob is like this. I know that these have to be. So this blob contour line. Think of the end of the ant, and it's like flat here. So the outside line, very much, but I just don't see that. Obviously, I'm not supposed to be drawing the contour. See the 2D form first. This is what I'm seeing. I don't know. I've been thinking a lot about how context needs to be established in a lot of art as well. So who knows? The way it is. Ellipses. I mean, I'm trying to make them ellipses, but am I succeeding? Not really. I keep making them eggs. It's a habit I'd like to fix. Look at this, a bunch of planets. Well, I guess planets. Okay, that's literally my warm up. Lamest warm up ever, but better with my posture and stuff. All right, look at this ant. Insects with the three major groups. So the goal is to do this dynamic sketching style. That is to say, figure it out, give it a shot. For me personally, like this is not final. I have to make sure that I don't think about the last one, whatever it is, as the final result. So it's kind of like the head. It's kind of like this. Like split blob. I don't know. Give it a shot anyway. Make it small. Here. Seen multiple segments. don't know what this is. Not trying to add detail this early on. I'm just going for this kind of unexpected. Then, okay, so this goes down before it goes up, very in front. Keep thinking that I almost drew this leg like, wait. I think I still kind of did it too big, but. All right. That took me too long. Why? Because I think I was, well, maybe it didn't. Because the goal here is to collect information. Right, so you got the head is this like, I go a little faster, but here shape. Got the contour that goes right off. Kind of comes down. Undersection. I think there's more, I can see more of the top than I let on. This blob. Looks like it starts to contour that way because there's like a center the camera here. Boom, boom. We'll draw this. Give me wasp vibes, which is actually good because I mean they're related. They're both insects. I think right now it looks like a wasp, but then all of a sudden, okay, wasps do have legs, but you don't. Here, I'm trying to get better at the relative proportioning still, so I get to here at that line. Kind of cuts off the middle of the abdomen and then come here. But yeah, that was very well. This actually comes down. I missed that. There's like a not shoulder joint, but here, thick, trunk. Here, and I guess I'll kind of indicate. I should do that with like a dark line, and then this should be here. And antenna. I think the first one was too detailed. Don't darken the eye. Even if it is black, it doesn't add to it at all. And then yeah. All right. I'm feeling like decently good about it, but this head is confusing me, so we'll do that. think 4 has been like my magic number for these kinds of things. So this comes in and has this contour that continues down kind of starkly. Okay, it's going to be a bit bigger. Did not mean to do that, but it's too late now. I heard someone knock at the door, but maybe that's just having cats. No. Um, what I don't know is how to make this more. It just looks so flat still. Um, I need to draw the whole body because I almost tried to draw the antennas, but it's not gonna work. It's not gonna help me. Here, that's too many overcorrections. Also too many overcorrections. Here. Helped me. Whoops. All right. Something is wrong here. Shocker. Um, Trying to do these legs with fewer lines or fewer corrections. This was the kind of big one, but the one I noted where I want to do that. I mean, if I knew what I was doing, I could do the same thing here, but I don't really. Thing here. That. Seen it. Here, this doesn't really have an outer thing. Patch it darker. Here. And then this kind of, again, that little other thing comes down. I'm okay to spend a little more time on this. I'm actually really surprised at how the proportions have turned out. The head is confusing me. I'm gonna see. If I were to draw front blob, I would draw the contour as doesn't look right. Why does so this doesn't look right because it's too flat. It looks more like a petal than an ant's head. And I know that they're kind of flat. This looks a little better, but I think it's contour. Yeah, maybe. Can I don't know, man. I'm not even messing with line weight yet. And this doesn't look like an ant head. This is probably the best one so far. I'm gonna. Let me see if I can look at other ant pictures real quick. Or not. Why is Blender open? And then this I get to game dev. That'll be. They're purely round. I mean, I can see the blob in my head. It's just the angle of this one that's potentially. Okay. All right. I'm seeing the wrong blob. I can't really visualize it, but I'm trying to think about. I put it on paper. So if it's this, leads into that. Hmm. That's too dark of a contour. I have that. Whatever. Well, I tried. Here, don't do the antenna yet. Yeah, rest in peace. Trying to try that head. I'll come back to ants. Ones ain't collecting pebbles, but maybe one day. A little too accentuated. I'm referencing my past. This is too long. I just want to experiment. Hey, that's not too bad. I'm not gonna lie. I like that. Well, the more I look at it, the less I like it. I don't hate it. Okay, Legos. I will go give the cat some attention. We'll draw hits. I'm just experimenting with what happens if I like patch the legs that we can't. Ghost more. Ghost more. Leg is gonna. What I like about pen too is that like you get a sense of you're forced to. I mean, I should be drawing through actually. Defeats part of the exercise to not draw through. That's more of a play. I think of the contour like as cylinders. Do not say you missed me. Expecting a package today, and I've not had good experiences with this carrier. Gave me the driver's name. It's hilarious. I like how they give me a 4-hour window. Part of me is like, oh, I'll just go stand outside. Like, none of these are arms, dog. Oh, I did that antenna. Once I get better, I can start to not draw through, but I am not at that level. I think the eye is here. It kind of helped. I don't know. I don't really want to touch it anymore. EB L4. I don't hate it. I think it's good to practice the dynamic sketching style. This we're on a minute and a half left. I think with focus, I can get these done in 20 minutes. But then again, that's an ant. That's different from a butterfly. I just went to a lot of drawing. I need to pick up my pace, as I said. But yeah, need to switch to the head drawing course. Well, I don't need to do anything, but I'd like to. If you're watching in the future, and you do along. Come on, join the Discord and show what's up. Hopefully the mood wasn't too bad. I really got. That was rough. Rough morning to deal with technical difficulties like that. But anyway, thanks for watching. Don't have to take the stream down, so